Hey everyone, let's check out a couple of my pythons. This is Sydney, the ball python. You see that? It's a beautiful snake. Time to take care and replace water and feed him. Let's check on Hank. Hank was a rescue actually from a pet store. He is a full-grown adult pied ball python. Don't want him whistle him too much. There he goes. We'll come back and clean out his cage. Quick snapshot of my pink-toed tarantula. One of my very favorite 3-gene ball python. This is a banana etche pastel and has beautiful gold eyes. I don't know if you can see that. One of my most favorite ball pythons in my collection. Looks like it's time to clean her cage out too. A very gentle, friendly snake. Will actually come out all on its own to be held. And to those who say snakes don't have a personality, I say otherwise. Very beautiful. This one in particular prefers to be out of the cage and held. And I use these tubs here. Actually, ball pythons do not perform well in large cages, especially aquariums. As many say, aquariums are for fish, not for reptiles. Back that beautiful snake goes. Let's check on my albino red-tailed boa. I bet it's right on the knife's edge there. Now, I've not had this snake sexed yet, but we are presuming it is a male based on size. A very, very friendly snake. Has never even struck at me once and enjoys being around my neck and just going about my day. Just going through on my evening review, cleaning out their cages and checking their water, which is important on a very frequent basis. Though they may not eat often, they certainly need to be handled with care, taken care of from a clean cage and water standpoint. So I check as often as I can. Oh, don't go down there. You don't want to go back, do you? One of my very favorites. In my experience, whether I'm working with a boa or a python or a king snake or other various families of snake, as I remain calm, they seem or tend to also remain calm. I've always had a very gentle, focused disposition with my animals, and they seem to reciprocate. They enjoy time out of their cage just as well as any other animal, and attention as well. You can see how healthy. See if you can see the star in the eye. The name of this snake is Star because the eye is starred. And the beautiful bow tie pattern. And a nice soft yellow and orange. Down to circle pattern in the rear of the tail. Very classic red-tail boa, albino red-tail boa. And here I am trying to put this beautiful animal back in its little tub, and it does not want to go. And some might say, well, it's because you're putting it in a tub. I'll tell you, many of these snakes at this stage of life, being that most of my animals are still in early adolescent or younger stage, in the wild would stay hidden most of the time and not out in the open, therefore not requiring larger cages. But soon, as it reaches full maturity, I will slowly adapt the snake to a larger enclosure, appropriate size, shape, and soon into a display case. I'm excited for that time frame. This particular snake is about 2.5 years old. Imagine 5, 6, 7 years down the road, as this particular snake can live for a dozen years or more. It could be 3 or 4 times the size. And therefore, as a keeper of snakes, of animals, I need to make sure that I'm prepared for the future. And I have slowly already started moving my snakes to larger cages as time would require. Well, I'll put my beautiful albino red-tailed boa away and close up for the evening.